Hi everyone, Joe here. Welcome back to my channel and my Decorate for Christmas 2019. If you're new to my channel, my name is Joe and I do a lot of seasonal decorating, and I'm glad you stumbled upon me and wanted to check out some of my other holiday videos that I've done in the past years. I do, if you like more is more, that's basically the kind of decorating I do. I'm not a minimalist by any means. And every year I try to mix it up a little bit to make it a little bit more interesting for me and for you too. And along the way, I hope I can instill a little inspiration in you to try something different or something new for your Christmas decorating. And yeah, so that's basically it. So if you didn't catch anything this year, this is actually part four. I just finished the room called Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus's she shed, I should say. Sorry, I keep stumbling. And I didn't do the whole tour of the room because I'm holding off on that. I did show the windows, the mantle, and the tree in there, and it's pink and mauve. If you like that, maybe you want to check that out. Today, what we're going to be working on is we're here in the dining room, and I'm going to be doing everything in gold in here. And you can see the tree behind me is another slim line tree, especially in the dining room when we have guests here. We can't have this big fat tree in here, otherwise it'd be very cumbersome for people to move around. And if you notice, it has a gold tinge to it, and actually that tree is spray painted gold. I used gold metallic spray paint, and I did it outside. I gave it a few coats of gold, and it has just a nice gold hue to it. And it's not a pre-lit tree, and it's actually one of those trees that I have to stick in branch by branch by branch. So that took me a couple of hours today to do that. And I just put the lights in, and I decided that I'm going to use all gold lights. So actually they're amber color. So I wanted to have a really soft glow in here, because what I'm going to be doing in this room is building this whole room around the Nativity. And for those of you that don't know, I entitled my whole project, this year it's called Santa's Winter Wonder World, and each room has a specific name. Like the one I just finished is Mrs. Claus's she shed. This one is the first Christmas gift. So it's built around the Nativity and cherubs and angels and things like that. So I hope you'll stick around and enjoy what you're about to see. Like I said, to put the tree together, the lights are on the tree, and next is I'm going to put a lot of gold ornaments in. I'm going to sink them into the tree so that the tree has a lot of dimension. Okay, hold on, and we'll get started on that. So this tree is because of the what we're doing here is kind of like I'm doing a weird order of things. I did a background of gold, and I didn't put anything on the tips. I tried to sink it really far into the tree, and then what I did was I came back in again, and I added in these aqua uh, bulbs. Now I wanted to do cobalt blue, but I have so many of these, and it would just be ridiculous to go buy them. They're just one shade off of this, and so this is working just fine. So once again, I sunk those deep into the tree. Now usually you would do ribbon or before that, but I'm going to do that now. I'm going to put that on top of that, because we're layering stars on the top of this tree with cherubs in them, and I want that to be the main focus of the tree. So all other things have to go on first. The only things that are going to go on after the cherubs are the picks. So that's where we are right now, and I'm trying to fill up this background of this tree now. Hey everyone, sorry, yeah, I didn't show you the process of this. It's been a little bit crazy doing this. Right now we're here, we're going to try to put the cherubs onto the tree, and Marianne is holding it. I think you can see it. That star is from the Dollar Tree, and I wanted the cherubs to be more prominent. Thank you. Prominent. So I thought the star would, really do that. And we're building this all around the Holy Family, which you can't see at this point right now, but I'll show you later. All right, Mary, let's try to figure this out.
So this one has, these are the three that was, this one is with a harp, this angel with a harp. Then this little angel, adorable, has a little violin. And then this one, I know he doesn't want to talk about this, and this one has I think it's a cello, right, Joe?
Yes, I forget what you call that, but yeah.
Or, I'm
not a cello, like a mandolin kind of thing.
Mandolin,
yeah.
But they're adorable. But it's a little hard because, as you can see, the tree is very packed. So we're going to try to strategically, put them in, I think, here. So it's just going to need more, I don't know about this, and then...
Like that? Stand back. Like that?
So we're trying to do this as we...
Here?
Yeah, the only thing is that leaf's in the way. We would have to move that.
I have to move.
Yes, I think so. And then, just like that, they were all... This one's so cute. I absolutely love these ornaments. And they had them in, this one is burgundy. They had them at one time in blue, but we weren't looking for that, so I didn't bother to get them. And then, of course, when you want them, you can never find them again.
P.S. We sound really tired because it's actually midnight right now, and they took us out for our anniversary tonight, and we got back home, and we both fell asleep.
That's the wine, or the sangria.
Yeah.
But we had a delicious dinner. I had lobster, and Joe had surf and turf. Okay.
But I'm like dead tired.
I know we must be getting old. We used to be like work. It'd be up to 2, 3 o'clock.
So I was like, Marianne, come on, you want to make this video, or we're gonna just pass this up?
Right. So where?
Go back there and
hold it.
You want it like not straight? You want it curved like that?
Well, I don't know. You mean like this?
I mean, do we want them all like soldiers, or do we want them like?
Well, this angel's kind of like, they kind of fly a little bit. Let me see how it looks. Hold on. Hold it from here. Let me go back and get the same view. That's our neighbors. Wait, that's straight? What are you saying that is crooked?
No, is that how you
Yes,
want it?
I like that. I think it looks good.
You notice whenever you try something new, which is always, it's a little bit more difficult because it's hard to figure it out, and it's just hard to figure it out.
And we want to try to make sure that we get them all on, because the star takes a lot, but it's actually the goal behind it was to make the star, the ornaments like showcase. So not only prop, but to showcase.
I told Marianne from a long, long time ago, I had actually wanted to do something like this. I saw the tree in the Metropolitan Museum of History, and it is a tree that is all filled with angels, and the Nativity is below it. And
Let me see how this looks. Hold it. Oh, I'm sorry.
And I always wanted to do something with that on that order.
That one leaf is going to have to be fixed, but I don't know, should we come down to fit it all? Because, no, I liked actually where it was, because then you have other stuff to put in.
Here? Like here?
No, I kind of liked it down a little bit more.
Here?
Yeah, but I think so. I know it's a little bit in line, but...
I have to.
Let me show you.
No, it's too hard to go back and forth and back and forth. If we hate it, we'll move it.
I kind of think this one here.
See, the star actually goes like this, so I just turned it the other way around, and then I wired the cherub in.
Oh, star goes the other way? Yeah, no. Oh, that's right.
Where,
the
here?
back part.
Is this what you said? Yeah.
Now I put this. I like this one here, I think. Put your hand here. Now you can do it right there.
Hey, want me to put that one
let me
first?
see. Give me that one. That's the... Yeah, you know what? Put that one here. Give me that. I don't want to lose my spot. Put it here, and then, no, here. Wire this one in, I'm gonna move out. I want this one here.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that one in.
Okay, that's what I said, let me go out. Walk back and check.
Yeah, so they took us to a really nice restaurant tonight, and it's the steaks in this place are out of this world.
I don't know if you can see on the top, there's an angel inside that star, way on the top. I can't see what they can see or not. So, and I think we have 14 of these, but we had more. And as I said, this one had, I don't know, what is that little gauze material or whatever. So I think, I know it's a little.
You know what? I think it's gonna look funny until we get them all on, because like right now it's kind of looking like, what are these big stars on the tree?
Oh, I thought, like right here, hold this here so I can go back and see. Maybe you should have those things, and then you want to, well, they get the idea of what it is.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna pause the video in a second because this
Unless
is
you
gonna
want me
get
to tell
boring
you a
for
story.
So many nice people said that they felt like they were sitting here decorating with us, which
So
was...
you are, and you're probably saying, move that over. Move it this way, move it that way. Joe put so much on that I would have to like put my, I shouldn't say premium, certain ornaments on first, because he put so many ornaments on that there was no room for I shouldn't say mine, for ornaments that I wanted to, I don't want to say showcase, but prominent spots on the tree.
Well, we do that a lot on the traditional stuff because I let Marianne place her favorites in premium spots. That's
I know,
what we
it's
call
terrible
them.
to say premium.
But because otherwise it'll be taken up by just anything that I grab.
So you know what? I think it's probably better, Joe, because it's kind of just seeing your back. So you know what? I think you should pause it and then come back.
All right, we'll be back in a little while.
Okay.
Marianne will tell you a story, I promise.
Okay, so we got the stars on. It was a little bit more difficult than it looks like because it actually had to be wired and then held in place. So we kind of strategically picked, decided where to go. And then we put these other cherubs in as well. These you painted, right, Joe?
Yeah.
They were like, what? I forget where you got them, but Joe painted those. So, and like this whole tree with the cherubs is really beautiful. And it's with the Blessed Mother and the Holy Family. And we found in Fortune Off. So what was funny about this was we thought it was, I remember exactly, $99. And we questioned it because I didn't want to spend that much money. And then we went back to buy it, and it was during Black Friday. And because I didn't have my glasses on, it was $199. So we questioned it for $99. And then when I went back,
We actually thought about it for like
two weeks.
Two weeks. We're like, should we get it? Should we not get it?
And then I said, you know what? Let's just get it, make a stay, And we used to actually have it in our front window, but the sun then was starting to affect their, the coloring, I guess, bleaching it out. So that's where that goes here. So this has always been prominent, I think, for now. I think we bought it in 2012 or 13. No, 13 or 14. 13, okay? So I believe it was in 2013, and we actually love it. So that's where this whole theme came with the Holy Family. Holy Family, just stepped on something that I didn't know what it was. And and then you'll see the whole finished product after, but that was a little bit, took two people to actually.
I did the 3 trees here because I was trying to do, the Holy Trinity. And so that's why there's 3 trees
Clubbing
there.
of 3.
It's still not done because I have to put all the pics in, and I know you're having a hard time seeing it from there. I'm going to put the lights on, and it's going to be really blaring. So eventually at the end of the video, I will go close to it, and I'll pan down so you can take a look at it. I'm going to put the lights on.
I also just yelled at Joe because he didn't keep his workspace clean. See, so it looks really bright, so you're kind of not seeing it, but when you're here, you do see it. And it's funny with the lights on, this part here actually takes it pops the glows.
Yeah.
So far I like it a lot.
Yeah.
All right, thumbs up for me. All right?
Okay, buddy. So I just have to put the picks in and stuff like that, and I'll show you that. Anything you want to say to them, Miriam?
Yes,
before?
it's freezing outside, but I'm going from hot to cold to hot to cold. So,
Yeah, it is.
but
really
anyway,
cool.
hope you guys enjoy this, and you're gonna love the finished product. And if you don't, have a good night anyway. Okay.
All right.
Sorry. Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Don't go away. It's not done yet.
Yep. Bye.
Okay, so here it is, the tree that I've entitled The First Christmas Gift, and I'm going to go up close so you can get a nice close look at it. Starting up at the top, we have the gold cherub sitting in the star with all of the picks around it and a glistening gold poinsettia. And as we come down, you can see I wanted to highlight the cherubs, so I put them in those stars that I picked up from the Dollar Tree. I turned them the other way around and I wired in those cherubs. And then we also have the other cherubs that are just floating above the little nativity set that's underneath this tree. I used a lot of gold ornaments as well as some blue just to give it a little bit more of a mystical look. And you can see I also used these very glittery leaves and picks to pick up as much light and sparkle as I possibly can. And then down towards the bottom, see the Holy Family in gold, the inspiration for the coloring. And then down around the bottom, I also have some garland with lights and some gold poinsettias. On each side, those are my topiary trees. I just wrapped them with garland and I put on some gold ornaments as well as the ribbon to represent the Holy Trinity, the trilogy, the number 3, the Holy Family, and so on. So it all, does make sense. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. And like always, I love hearing from you. Give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, think about subscribing. I have a lot of Christmas decorations coming up still. And I have a lot from the past that you can check out. I do appreciate you giving me a thumbs up if you can, if you like this. And I'll be seeing you really soon. Next step will be the China closet, which is right next door, right there. And I have to get busy on that today. Okay, everybody, I hope you all have a great day. Take care, everybody.